Hey everyone, we're Daily Nopales here with our first video ever in a segment we call Into the Void. And today we're breaking down the Miraculous World Shanghai trailers, and we'll be adding trailer 3 soon. For now, we'll just jump right into it, starting with Faye in the opening scene of trailer 2. So all I want to say about the opening scene is that I think Faye does look pretty cool.
Yeah. And it looks like she's looking for someone or something.
Probably like she's on a mission or something. And it fits with what she's saying a little after this, where she's talking about how her adoptive father has basically made her in charge of whatever this is that she's not bringing up, which we know is the prodigious, right?
Yeah.
Although I noticed that she says that now she's the only one, the last one to protect it. So that makes me think that maybe the look that she's giving at the beginning is like she's on a mission because something has happened to her adoptive father. And I personally think that it's related to that younger guy, the one that we were saying could be like a little jealous, or maybe he's another protector. I don't know, like you were saying.
So I'm looking at the part where he's giving her the bracelet. And if I remember correctly from the other trailer, it looks like he was hiding behind one of these pillar thingies that's in this room. So maybe he knows. Maybe that's what he was eavesdropping about. Because I remember last time we watched the trailer, I said it looks like he's eavesdropping or something. So maybe this is that scene. Like he thought he was going to get the bracelet, but he's giving it to Faye. And the magic of the eclipse, it says that she has to protect the cave during the next magic eclipse. So is it like this something only happen in this cave whenever the magic eclipse comes? Because it doesn't seem like a full time duty.
And maybe that's why everything probably culminates here, like we see later on in the trailer, because she has to be there, maybe. And I'll move it on
to her uncle.
Yes. Oh my gosh. I love this scene and I love seeing Marinette with her uncle, but I just feel super bad for him after seeing the trailer or the video the first 3 minutes and knowing that she's only going there to see Adrian. It's so heartbreaking.
Yes, especially in this trailer when he's like, your visit is my present, Marinette," and he just looks at a picture of Adrian and days out the window. Like, that's kind of mean. Well, I'm just reaching at this point, but she said, Faye, in the beginning of the trailer, he's her adoptive father. So maybe some way throughout the movie, Marinette learns the importance of family.
That would be a nice tie-in. I have greater confidence in your ability to write a good storyline for this movie than I do the Awestruck and the Miraculous team. Maybe I shouldn't mention their names. I don't know.
We're gonna get banned.
And then moving on. So earlier in the trailer, she's talking about getting the key back. That's what she has
At all costs. But yeah, I'm not sure if this makes sense to me because why is stealing a 15-year-old girl purse is worth whatever this bracelet is, like what is a 15-year-old girl gonna have in her purse that you need? And she's trying to get the bracelet back, whatever Marinette has in his purse that she doesn't even know the importance of right now. So,
or I wonder if she's using it to try to trade.
Yeah.
And you did bring up this old man pawn shop owner guy says that she's a regular there. So this confirms Faye is a little bit of a punk.
Because she's like, what do you have for me today, Faye? Like, it's a normal thing that she comes. So yeah, that's why I'm kind of confused too. Because if she is a regular, then she maybe normally steals stuff or punts it off. Or unless the bracelet has been stolen for a while and she's just been bringing stuff there every day to try and get it back, then that makes a little more sense.
And so then we get to the part where they're running.
Yeah, Marinette's like, today somebody stole all my things, and Faye's just like, come with me. Like, she's not even trying to take her to the police or anything like that.
Yeah, and we see Kat telling or calling Ladybug and trying to tell him that Marinette's missing. And I'm wondering why is she considered missing.
It could be because her phone and stuff were stolen, and I think she's told Faye in the part next after this one that she was supposed to meet up with a friend.
Yeah, maybe she was supposed to meet Adrian.
But it seems like she was on a news broadcast everywhere in a couple hours.
And this is the scene where we think that maybe Marinette isn't aware that she's considered missing.
Because she walks right past the TV and doesn't look, and then Faye, we clearly see that she's staring at the TV screens along with the other two guys. And as soon as she sees them look at them, they start running. And Faye also steals Marinette things, so she knows that Marinette doesn't have any foam or stuff like that. It could be some twisted thing, like she stole Marinette belongings, and and Marinette told her that she's new to Shanghai, so she's also trying to protect her or something. I don't know.
Yeah, like maybe she feels bad or something like that.
Yeah, like guilty.
That could make sense too.
And also, we have to mention that our mirror chat theory was correct, because in the other trailer, we thought that Cat wasn't doing anything. He was just like on top of the rooftop, and you said that he looks very
vigilant.
Oh, vigilant, yeah. And I was like, oh well, maybe he just seen Marinette running and he got really concerned. But he's seen that Marinette was missing, probably on a TV or something.
Or like the theory that we were talking about a whole second ago, that she was supposed to meet him and she never shows up, so he has an in, right? He knows she's missing.
And he calls Ladybug, so I want to know, what excuse did Ladybug give him that she'll be in Shanghai, and what excuse did he give Ladybug to say, oh yeah, I'm going to be in Shanghai for a bit.
Maybe we have a reverse cat toy scene or something like that. But also, this is probably where the Astro Bug and Astro Cat scene comes in. Like maybe she has to like backtrack, and kind of like show herself arriving in order to protect her identity.
Yeah, and I know that I'm thinking way too much into the story, and I but even if Cat Noir was in Shanghai and he called Ladybug because his friend was missing, I think Ladybug should have a bigger responsibility to protect Paris than go to Shanghai for a missing student from Paris. That sounds kind of mean, but
now that you put words to it, I think that you're right. That makes way more sense. But like, let my Marichat heart be happy.
I mean, I love Marichat. I mean, I would have been happy if Cat Noir came all the way to Shanghai, but I just don't see Ladybug having a reason to leave Shanghai if she never interacted with Marinette, because they're the same person.
Although he does make a point to be like, you know her too. We both know her.
Oh yeah, Marinette was. Oh, Marinette was supposed to, what was it? The mouse? Minnie Mouse? I said Minnie Mouse. Multi Mouse.
Multi Mouse.
Yeah, so I guess that's a fake interaction they had before.
But that's when he fell in love with her. Sorry, go on. Anywho, moving on. The scene with Gabriel.
So I'm guessing Faye took Marinette to this abandoned building when they started running.
Yeah, Faye knows that she has to be here on this particular night.
And I think she didn't want to leave Marinette alone on the street, because she's like, Marinette asks, why do we have to be here? And she's like, I have to guard this place or something. And then, it looks like they get a big, they do a big transaction for this bracelet. It does seem like he didn't bring Marinette earrings, so I don't know if this is before Faye came or after Faye came to the pawn shop.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, either way, it's pretty clear that he doesn't know what he's dealing with. He just knows that that's a lot of money. And then, so whatever process it took for the bracelet to get there, Natalie's got it, and she gives it to Gabe, and he's got it down in his cave. And we see that guardian, that big green guardian right here. Okay.
And then it's that guy you was talking about, the young martial arts teacher.
Yeah, I think that he's probably the actual bad guy. Maybe an accidental bad guy, like misguided bad guy.
Do you think that it's 2 bracelets?
I don't know.
Because he has the bracelet on. So maybe he stole it from Faye. But if he stole it from Faye because he knew the importance of it, I don't think he'll give it to the pawn shop guy.
Yeah, and clearly, I mean, I feel like the little snippet of him leading into the snippet of the Akuma. And then, I think that the little bit of the Akuma that we see right here, which I can't quite land on, is just enough to let me know that it has to be that dude, because it looks exactly like the green guardian that Hawkmoth releases whenever he puts the bracelet into the stone. It probably has to do with how he ends up with the bracelet, right? I think he's trying to be the one to do whatever thing it is that Faye's supposed to be doing, right?
Yeah, but he gets used, I think, by Hawkmoth.
Ooh, that'd be nice.
So, and then the next thing we see, Marinette is dodging like spikes or something, like
Yeah, and you can see in the background there's that dragon mural thing, the carved into the stone, which is what was behind Faye whenever she has her what looks like her first transformation in the first trailer that we looked at.
I'm kind of thinking that this is her first transformation. Maybe Marinette trusted her enough to transform to Ladybug because it looks like once Faye sees Ladybug in action, she kind of thinks like maybe I can do this too.
That's the look on her face right here.
And I'm kind of thinking that they arrived to the cave when the guy was akumatized and she hurried up and grabbed the amulet or whatever it's called. Keep telling me what it's called. I keep forgetting. But
the prodigious?
Yeah, she grabs it at the last minute and they're trying to get out and they get attacked and then she transforms to Lady Dragon after seeing Ladybug.
And there it is, her first transformation, and then the part that you don't like.
I don't like Lady Dragon transformation. I don't like how she looks at all. I don't like the blonde hair. I don't like is it gold eyes?
Different colored eyes. Probably depending on which prodigious she has active, or which animal.
Well, I guess I should wait. Maybe her hair changed color too. I think she had like red hair when she had the dragon wings.
Yeah, and a completely like different colored suit.
And it did say the power of the dragon is the most powerful of them all. So, and that was one of my theories too. Don't want to toot my own horn. But I did say that she could be the most powerful because she has 7 animal attributes that she can take. So I just kind of figure she must be the most powerful because Kagami only has 3. And besides her, everybody else needs to power up.
Something so powerful, and yet it's not the main focus of the series. And I'm hoping that she plays a bigger role and stuff after this, like in the regular Miraculous world, maybe. It'd be so cool if they came into the regular series.
Oh my god, wouldn't it be cool because you just showed me the Paris on fire if the other heroes have to come to Paris because Ladybug was akumatized?
Oh my god, that would be so amazing. Yes, I have to find it and like screenshot it for this video, but I saw someone on Reddit mention that she's akumatized and then Bunnix has to like undo a bunch of things. And I love that theory.
Anyway, and I think we went through everything about the trailer and what we seen last time. So what is your hopes for the end of this movie?
Honestly, after seeing the beginning of or after seeing some of the season 4 trailers, I hope that maybe the stuff that happens here in this movie is what kind of opens up things a little bit for Adrian. You know, in that scene where we see he's like looking all wide-eyed at Kagami before she's about to kiss him or whatever. I'm hoping that like he's just having second thoughts because like he realizes maybe that she's taking up a little more of his thoughts. What about you?
For my hope for this movie is more development for both Cat Noir and Ladybug. I think they need to rely on each other a bit more. But it did seem like Cat Noir jumped into action before thinking again. So I don't know. I hope Marinette grows up a bit about the family member stuff about coming to Shanghai just for a guy instead of spending time with her uncle. And I hope we see some character growth with Faye if she did steal the purse and she's a bit of a punk like you said. And she has a change of heart to just want to be the protector of Shanghai like Ladybug and Cat Noir are for Paris. So yeah, I guess mine's just kind of basic.
What's basic? There's so much depth to everything that you just said. Way more than just like, oh, mirror chat, yes, no, like that. So
hey, I want some mirror chat development too.
But yeah, no, I think that was perfect. I mean, that got me excited just thinking about it because I really think that things will go the way you're thinking they will. You've been the most right between the two of us so far, so I'm gonna bet on you. And so, before you go, we've got a couple of questions for you.
We hope you enjoyed our theories and breakdown of the Shanghai trailer, and we didn't bore you too much. We want to leave y'all with a few questions. Do you think the Miraculous World characters will play a bigger role in the main storyline? And what are your theories about the Paris in Flames art that Zach posted on his Instagram? Let us know your thoughts and theories in the comment section below. So that's all for our breakdown of the Shanghai trailer. For now, this is Daily Nopales.
Nopales.
And we'll see you next time. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe.